Today we're going to go through my makeup collection and I am going to pick out all the products that are really close to being completely used up, maybe really close to hitting pan, or maybe a product that I feel like I really want to get to know a lot more, and I'm going to put those makeup products aside into like an everyday makeup kind of drawer that I can focus on for a bit to either use them up or hit pan or so on and so forth. So I have done a video like this before. I will link it down below. It was called Makeup I Want to Completely Use Up. So this is like part 2 to that video. It's exactly the same. And then I also have a follow-up video talking about how I went with like that makeup I want to use up, like what was the end result of that. So I'm going to link both of those down below for you if you're interested in checking those out. And we're going to get started on this one. Hopefully that sounds interesting to you. If it does, let's go ahead and do the YouTubey things. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. If you haven't seen one of these before, I just go through each drawer, pick out the products, then we go to desk view and I kind of talk you through the products that I've chosen, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to speed through me picking out the products and then I'll show you them properly on desk view. This is all of the makeup that I've picked out. Now what I'm going to do is show you each category, talk you through it, and we might, I think we'll probably need to cull it down a little bit, but let's go through it first before I decide whether or not I actually want to cull it down. So let's do it. I'm going to just quickly talk about setting spray because there's only one. I only have this one opened at the moment. It's the Benefit Professional, so I'm just going to keep this only one opened, use it up, and then I have my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless setting spray. So this is the only setting spray. These are the 3 primers I've chosen. One because, well, the Tatcha one because there's hardly anything left in this. I can 100% finish this up and finish it up quick, and plus it's quite old, so I need to finish it up within a month or 2 or I'm going to waste my money. So this will be the first primer that I make the biggest effort on finishing, and I don't think it's far off, honestly. I wish you could like see in the bottle, but you can't. So anyway, it's nearly done. Then there's this Cover Effects one, which is also nearly expired, and there is, I don't know how much is left in here. I feel like not much, but it's also hard to tell. So yeah, we're just going to give this a go, and I have a feeling it's been breaking me out, which probably means it's already turned expired because it never used to, but I'll keep an eye on it and see how we go. But I would like to finish this up if I can. And then lastly, we have the Rose Ink primer. You can see I don't have too much left to go. I should clarify, this is like a foundation or a skin tint versus a primer. You can use it as either or. I like to use it as a primer. I just really want to use this up so I can buy my beloved Chanel Le Beige Water Fresh tin. I've set myself the task of not being allowed to buy another one of those until this is finished because they're like the same product. So I really want to finish this up. 2 foundations. One is the Uoma Beauty and one is the KVD Good Apple. You can tell, look, I really don't have much left of this at all, so I think if I focus I can use it. I already have a backup of this as well. And then same with this Uoma Beauty. One, it's a couple of years old, so it's about to expire, and 2, it doesn't feel, you know when you pump foundations like this, you can kind of feel that they don't have much left in it. This doesn't have much left in it. I already have backups of this as well, so I just want to use them up. Color Corrector is just my Charlotte Tilbury one. I had this in the last one and I wanted to hit pan, and I did, and I just want to keep going because it's looking kind of grotty. Like you can tell, so it's probably off, and I'm going to keep persevering and hopefully I can finish it. Oh, I forgot to say primers. I always add in my Tarte pore smoothing, not necessarily because I'm trying to finish it, but just because I use this every day anyway, pretty much. So it's just easier to have it in there. Concealer. I've picked these two concealers. I am going to focus on my KVD Good Apples because I'm pretty sure they're nearly done, honestly, and I really like them and I kind of want to use them up. So I'll probably repurchase them if I'm honest, but yeah, I like them and I want to use them and focus on them, and I don't think there's much left. And then also this Lancome one, because it's actually the oldest concealer I have in my collection currently, and I've had it for a couple of years as well. So I just want to, actually no, I think I got this last year, but still doesn't matter. I want to try and focus on using this up. Powder. For under eye powder, I'm just going to focus on this Westman Atelier Pink Bubble. Look, I don't know if you can see, I'm so close to hitting pan. So I can see the pan divots, and this was 135 Australian dollars. I am determined to use every single ounce of powder in here. I'm going to hold this on the side, but the Mercier translucent powder, I put this in my last one and I didn't really use it at all, but I really don't have much left of this, and I'm not putting in any other powder except this Vieve one. So I think I can use this up, especially being that it's summer right now, my skin's kind of oily. And then this Vieve one, because like I seriously don't have much left, I may as well focus on it, and it's going to be used up. So the goal is to, again, use this completely up. I think this one will be a little bit harder because it's not my super fave, especially in summertime, but that's where I have Mercier, so we'll try our best. Cream bronzer, I have my Makeup by Mario shaping stick in light. See how much I don't actually have much left of this, look. So I don't know if you can see the stop here. So I have this much left, and it's kind of, well, I got this at the very first launch. I like got it as soon as it launched. So I feel like it's, what's the expiry? 10 or 12 months, I can't see. Anyway, so I kind of want to use this up because it needs to be. And then this one as well. I don't even know what the expiry, 12. I've had this for longer than 12 months, that's for sure. I should probably throw this away. And when you kind of look at it, this is the Healthy Bronzing Cream from Chanel. Kind of looks gross, hey? But it smells fine. It smells exactly kind of the same. Should I? It doesn't break me out, but it has like lumps in it. I really want to put this in because I feel like I can use it up and I really like the product, but I'm also at the same time like, should I? Because I got this mid 2020. And it says 12 months and cream's kind of, I'm going to Google whether or not I should keep using this and signs of it being off. And if it's not, I'll keep using it. If not, I'll just focus on the Mario. Anyway, I don't want to get rid of it. I really like it. I'll probably repurchase this, to be honest, because I'm ridiculous. Cream blushes I've chosen are the two, what are these called again? Dew blushes. One's in Dreamy, one's in Peachy. I really like these products, and I just haven't been showing them love. I've been showing other products some love, so I just want to give them, I'm not planning on using these up. I'm just planning on showing these a bit of love for a little while because they haven't been getting it because I got really distracted by new releases and stuff. So anyway, I'm just planning on showing these some love. And then another one that I really need to show some love to is this LYS cream blush, because I actually really like this. It's a bit more of a matte finish, so I've got a dew one and then this matte one, and I really like this and just kind of forgot about it. It just kind of gets forgotten about in my collection, so I need to show it some love. Two cream highlighters. I have my Charlotte Tilbury Spotlight wand. It's just getting a bit old, to be honest. It's really old, and I just want to focus on using it up and getting it out of my collection because it's going to expire. And then I just want a pink option just in case I need it. So this is the only pink highlighter I currently have in my collection, which is the Lisa Eldridge Pink Moon highlighter. Powder bronzer, I wanted to kind of almost put my Charlotte Tilbury back in. That's what I picked last time. But I'm going to focus on this Gucci one. Not even necessarily to try and pan or anything, because obviously I'm not going to use this up. But I just don't feel like I've really dedicated a lot of time and energy to getting to know this product inside and out, and I'd really like to. I really want to see how much I actually truly like this product, and I find when you use a product over and over again for a few weeks, you kind of really know it. So I want to get to really know it, you know? I know it, but I want to really know it. Let's do powder highlight and powder blush together. I've got this here. Don't even get me started on this packaging, but I picked this out because these blushes are awesome, and even this highlight is really good, and I never use it because this packaging's horrible. So I feel like if I put it into this kind of project, I will at least get some use out of it, because these are honestly really lovely. And I think what I might even try and do somewhere along the way is destroy this packaging and like put them into a Z-Pan or something, like, you know, but we'll see how we go. And then also this Hermes blush, I bought it in November and I just want to pay attention to it for a little bit. I really love the blush and it's new and I just want to show it some love and attention. And same with this Natasha Denona highlighter. It's new and I really want to get to know it and give it some attention. So brows and eyeliners, if I use some of them up, happy days. If I don't, I don't. That's fine. I am nearly finished this Rare Beauty eye primer though, so I feel like, you know, I just feel like naturally I'm going to finish this in line with this project. This is pretty much the only primer I use anyway, because it's my favourite, so it's going to be fine enough. And then these are the two mascaras that I currently have open, and they're nearly done as it is, especially this Tower 28 one. So I just thought I'd show you these are the two that I have open. But if I use more mascaras during this project, I'll show you at the end anyway, because usually I do. I think last time I finished like 4. I don't really have any specific lip liners that I'm trying to like, you know, get rid of or anything, but, or like use up, but I am pretty close to using this Iconic Nude one up, so I guess I'll keep focusing on that. I really want to focus on my Fenty lip creams. I'm going to guarantee these are so close to off. They're like well and truly over a year old, but I love them and they still feel fine and everything. So I'm just going to try and really focus on these because I really love them. It's just I find these leak. Anyone else? Just me? And that's the only reason why like if these didn't leak, I would throw them in my handbag. They'd all be used up completely by now. But just because they leak, I can't do that. These two Charlotte Tilbury ones, they're so close to being off. Like this is Runway Royalty and this is Cover Star. I don't actually really like Cover Star a whole lot. So for this, I'm just going to see if I can even get some use out of Cover Star, and if not, I'll declutter it. Runway Royalty I really like, so I'm just going to focus on them a bit. I got distracted with my Natasha Denona My Dream and my Victoria Beckham and my Hermes, so I just want to use them for a bit. And then I'm going to use this Huda Babyface. This was my last one as well, actually. I don't have much left, but I actually don't know if I like the shade of this anymore on me. So I'm just going to put this to the test for a bit and figure out if I do or not. And if I don't, I'm just going to actually throw it away because I'm pretty sure this is nearly off as well. And then I just want to play with this one for a bit. I've only used it once or twice and I actually really like the formula of it. This is in the shade Sierra from Mario and I just want to include it to play with it for a bit. Okay, so that is all the current makeup that I want to use up or test a bit more or pan or whatever. For one reason or another, this is the makeup that I'm going to focus on in my collection for a while. It doesn't mean that it's the only makeup I'm going to be using, because it's not. I've got other newer products that I'm still testing, and I just don't use the same products over and over again, but it does mean that these products will be in a heavy rotation. So usually it's about 3 months and then I check in. So I'm doing this in January. So I guess probably February, March, maybe May we'll kind of do another check-in. That feels like 5 months away. April, I feel like is probably more realistic. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you have products in your collection that are nearly finished or nearly expired that maybe you need to focus on? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you're watching till this point, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. If you haven't already, pretty please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. And I hope you have the most amazing day, wherever you are in the world, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you next time. Bye.